Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be going over all of the brand new My Hero Academia Pops that will be releasing in September of 2020, at least in the US. I know in Canada, on EB Games' website, they have them listed for 2021, so I'm not sure how that's exactly going to go, but I've seen on Pop in a Box's website as well that they're listed for September of 2020, so hopefully they will release then, because I don't want to have to wait too long, and I'm sure other fans don't want to either. So for this video, I'll be sharing my in-depth thoughts on all of these new reveals here, and at the end of the video, we'll be going over a few that weren't in this reveal. They were revealed initially, but now they haven't been like officially given final glam shots, so I'm curious if they've been delayed or completely canceled. So we're going to go over some speculation at the end there, and this video will be formatted like a ranking video where I go over each of the releases here. It's still technically a news video, but I'll be sharing my opinions and letting you know each of the pops from my worst to first, basically. So let's get into it here with the first pop. Alright, so first up here we've got All Might, and this is the 10-inch version here, and this one will be a common pop, and I think that it looks good. I'm glad that they gave All Might a new sculpt here for his body. I think that's really great, so that at least we have him in a different pose here, so that does change it up. Just for me personally, I'm not a huge 10-inch Funko Pop fan. I don't really collect them for my collection. This is one that maybe if it went on a very good sale, I would consider picking it up, but at full price, there would be no chance of me picking this one up, but it's still a pretty good 10-inch. Next up here, we've got Deku in his middle school uniform, and I think this is a pretty cool variation on Deku here. Later on in the video, we're going to go over another variant of him in his UA uniform, and that seems to be one that may have been delayed or canceled. I can't confirm anything like that, but we'll speculate later on, but I think that this one looks good. I like how his outfit looks. I think that it's cool that we're getting another version of Deku here. I know they kind of have to make a new one for every wave because he's like the main character in the series. It's kind of similar to All Might. They always make a new version of him as well, but I think they did a good job here with Deku's uniform. Now we've got Endeavour here, and this is the common version here. There is an Amazon exclusive, but we're going to discuss that one later on in the video, but I think that this sculpt looks fantastic. I don't necessarily think we really needed a new version of Endeavour, especially since the previous one came in the GameStop/EB Games exclusive box, so that might decrease that pop's value by a bit, but I think for people who weren't able to acquire that box, I think this could be a really cool pop to get. I do own that box, but honestly, I'll probably wind up picking up this pop nonetheless, because I think it's a really cool sculpt on Endeavour, and he is becoming a character that I really do like in the series. I don't follow the manga, but I do watch the anime, and in the last episode of Season 4, he really amped up his game for the series, so he might become one of my more favorite characters within the series, so I think that I'm open to kind of having new variants of this character. Now we've got Kirishima, and this one is the Box Lunch Metallic exclusive, and this one we did have a previous common version of this one, but luckily I didn't pick up that version. Now unfortunately this one is Box Lunch exclusive, and I'm in Canada, so it may be difficult to get my hands on, but maybe I'd be able to acquire it at some point if there's ever a convention, or if someone's selling it online for a good deal, then maybe I would be able to pick it up, because I do really want to add this one to my collection. I think Kirishima looks great. I really love how he looks with that metallic sort of paint going on. It really makes him stand out a lot more than the previous common version, and I think that it's a great exclusive. Now we've got Overhaul here, and he looks fantastic. I think they did a great job of capturing his mask there. It has a very cool and unique sculpt going on. I love the paint that they chose. He just looks fantastic. I would love to see a version where he's kind of fully using his quirk. I won't spoil anything from the series, but that would be really cool to get to see that. But I think just as a normal kind of version of Overhaul, I think that it looks pretty darn good. They did a really great job here. So overall, a fantastic pop. Alright, now we've got Kurogiri here, and this one looks fantastic. This is a great looking pop. I absolutely love the sculpt on this one. It's so great that they were able to capture like that kind of like gas sort of form of Kurogiri. I know he kind of teleports, of course, that's kind of his quirk. So they were able to capture that very well in the molding here. I love how he looks with his suit on there. I've always found that to be a kind of funny, silly looking sort of design for Kurogiri within the series. It's kind of almost like his suit is kind of keeping him all together, and I think that that looks really cool on the pop here. I love those big yellow eyes as well. I think it's a really great design, and it's going to be really cool to pair him up with Shigure Aki, of course. They kind of go together really well. Now we've got Bakugou here, and this one wasn't really revealed with this line, but it was revealed for San Diego Comic-Con, so I wanted to share it here anyway and kind of let you know more of my in-depth thoughts on it. It will be shared with Hot Topic as well, but I think this one looks fantastic. Bakugou looks amazing. I absolutely love how he's using his quirk here in this pose. This one is definitely a huge upgrade to the previous common version that we had of the character. I was honestly surprised that we weren't getting more variants of the character, and now with this one I can honestly say we probably wouldn't need another variant, maybe a glow-in-the-dark one if you really wanted to do that, but I think this is like the very best version we could probably get of Bakugou. I think he looks amazing. Absolutely love his hair sculpt, his hero mask on there, whole outfit, it just pops off so much, and I really love this design, and I really hope it's one that I'll be able to get my hands on. Alright, next up here we've got Himiko Toga with face cover, and this is her in her full villain uniform here, and I think that it looks fantastic. It does a great job of just emphasizing that crazy personality that she has, and she just looks amazing. I wasn't able to get the previous version of her because it wasn't exclusive to a store that I didn't have access to, so hopefully I'll be able to pick this one up. It is a common, so it should be pretty easy to come by. I think she just looks fantastic, an amazing hair sculpt, a great looking outfit as well. I love her pose also. It just captures her so well. They did a great job with the detail of this pop. Okay, now we've got a really exciting one here, and this is because it is Mina Ashido, but we had a previous version of this one where it was the concept at the concept stage, basically, and it was listed. There is a common version and a metallic version, and this one that we have the new glam for is for the metallic version, and that original glam shot just does not do it justice. Of course, she's in a completely different outfit in that original one, but I love that they put her in her hero outfit here. It makes her look so much more unique. I love the mask on her face. The metallic look works so well with the acid that she's kind of spitting out of her hands there. I think that that captures it so well. I love her hero outfit. It really stands out a lot with that bright color scheme there. I love the pink hair. It's just my favorite one overall. It just looks so amazing, and this one will be available at GameStop/EB Games as an exclusive, and I'm just super excited to get my hands on this one. Alright, now we've got the pops that I am not too sure what's happening with the releases for these ones because they haven't been confirmed to be completely cancelled or just delayed, so I don't really know what's happening with them. They weren't revealed with these new glam shots, so I'm not sure if they were probably delayed. Honestly, I couldn't see them really fully canceling these because My Hero seems to be a pretty big line for Funko, so I would assume that they would maybe just put them into the next wave and maybe delay them because they may be less popular variants or something that they don't really feel like they need to get out right away, but we'll go over all of them here, and the first one that we have is Best Genus. Now this one's pretty disappointing because it's a completely new character, so I was really excited to get this one. I think they nailed the sculpt here with his kind of genes going around his mouth there. I think that looked really amazing. Great hair sculpt on this one, so it is a little disappointing, but I'm hoping that in the future we'll be able to get this one. Next up here, we've got Deku in his UA uniform, and this one is him with the actual UA school, and this one was a really cool Pop Town. Honestly, it was one that I may not have picked up just because I don't really collect the Pop Towns. It's kind of like the 10-inch ones. I kind of just stick to the standard Funko Pops, so I don't really branch out too much unless it's absolutely amazing or something that I just really need for my collection. Now, if this one went on a sale, then I would consider it, but this is one that's kind of up in the air when it's going to release, so we don't know too much information about that, but hopefully we'll be able to get this one eventually. Then we have Endeavour here, and this is the glow-in-the-dark Amazon exclusive version, and I'm fairly sure this one is still up on Amazon.com's website, but it seems that this one wasn't given a new glam shot with the new wave, so it could potentially be delayed or canceled. I'm not too sure what's going to happen with that. I would assume that most of these ones that I'm talking about will probably just be delayed for a little bit, or they might just not have gotten new glam shots right away. It might just be something where they missed on getting a new glam shot for it, and it may still release at the same point as the other ones, but still a really cool variant here, and I would probably try to get my hands on the glow-in-the-dark version over the common version, so it would be cool if this one does release eventually. Next up here, we've got Mina Ashido here, who I did speak about. Of course, she was in my #1 spot, and this one here is actually the common version, so I'm not too sure what's happening with that. It is kind of interesting that we didn't get a new glam shot for this one, and I'd be curious if the exclusive metallic one with that new hero outfit will maybe be a completely different variant, not just a metallic version of the common, and if maybe the common will be her in this different like UA outfit here from the summer festival. So I think that would be pretty interesting if we do see that. That would be really cool for collectors, because then you have two completely different versions of her, but I would wager a guess that it's probably going to release eventually, and it'll just be a common version of that new glam shot that we got. So I'm not too sure. Let me know your speculation theories on this pop. Another one that we have here is Shigure Aki, and I was really excited for this one because I wasn't able to get the previous Shigure Aki pop that was released, so it was cool that we were getting a common version here, and I think that he looks really awesome in the pose that he's in. It looks like he's just walking away from something, and I like to imagine it's from one specific point in the series. You might know what I'm talking about if you've seen My Hero Academia, so let me know what you think I'm thinking about, but I think that this one does look really fantastic, so I would really hope that we get this one eventually. Alright, now the final one that we have here for the canceled / delayed possibly category, and it is Sue right here, and this is the translucent Hot Topic exclusive version. So once again, it may be something where the exclusive just didn't really need a new glam shot, and it may still release, but I really do hope we get this one because I think it's a cool variant on the character, and we only have one previous version of this character, so it would be cool to get another variant here. I think that it looks really awesome, showing off another of her abilities from her quirk. So yeah, overall a really cool looking exclusive. Alright, so that concludes it here for My Hero Academia Funko news video here. Let me know if you enjoy the formatting of this video, how I kind of did it like a ranking video, but not as officially where I give everything a score. I just kind of list them worst to my first, and then give you more information on stuff that might have been canceled or anything like that. So let me know if you like hearing like a comprehensive sort of video like that. And if you did enjoy the video, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like and also subscribe to the channel for future content as well. I would really appreciate the support, so thank you so much. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.